be able to actually come out and dive and see the coral, the fish. It's like you step into another dimension. There's a lot of places where vibrant coral used to be and it's not there anymore. You can't help but to wonder, how do you fix that, you know? How do you get it back? Key West is an eclectic, really cool place to be. I used to work for a major computer company, did that for 23 years. Once I retired from my previous job, I thought, well, now what am I gonna do? I'm not ready to just hang out on the beach. I've been diving for about 15 years, and now I've decided to open up my own shipwreck treasure store. For me, retirement doesn't mean I'm done. I'm just moving in a different direction. Key West is the third largest coral reef in the world, but I've dove spots where it looks like somebody took a bottle of bleach and just poured it. The coral is just white, it's dead, there's nothing there. I was able to connect up with some folks that were actually working on a plan to restore the coral, and I'm gonna try and do what I can to make it right. In order to be successful in anything, planting coral, retiring, whatever, you gotta have good advice, right? You gotta listen to people that are in the know. Dr. Vaughn, how are you doing?
Onett, good to see you again.
Dr. Vaughn, this is Rita, a financial advisor.
It's a pleasure to meet
Pleasure
you.
to meet you.
Most people don't realize that we've lost almost half the world's corals in our lifetime, our generation. But we can bring new life back onto a coral head. We're going to show you this brand new technology called microfragmentation. We now on purpose cut them into tiny pieces, and they grow 25 to 40 times the speed. This is a game changer for coral reefs. We keep the pieces near each other from the same parent, and they actually grow together. So this would be ready to plant.
This is really encouraging.
It is. It's very encouraging. It would make me feel great to be able to make a difference. There's still a chance to make it right. I'm certainly excited to be a part of it in my retirement.
So what concerns do you have about retirement?
One would be, suppose something happened catastrophically medically. Am I prepared for that?
So many times people buy insurance for protection or to manage the risk, and the greatest risk is a premature and untimely death. The other risk is if we become sick or hurt, unable to work. But once we reach retirement and we don't really have any liabilities or bills, there's other risks, long-term care, events, longevity risks. But if you don't need the resources for your family to maintain their standard of living, you can have your policy help organizations such as
Plant a million coral.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's something I absolutely never thought about. I'm really happy that you and I had a chance to meet too, because you've given me information that I embrace it. I take it to heart. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, Onett, this is the beautiful Lukey Reef. It's one of the most pristine reefs here in Florida. We're actually going to see some of the staghorn and elkhorn coral that were planted here this past year.
How does one person make a difference? Can one person make a difference? If we can prove to everybody else that it's possible, you can restore, you can save the reefs, then that's worth being a part of, without a doubt. I'd like to have our little patch of coral that 10 years from now, I can take my grandkids out diving and say, you see that? Grandpa planted that piece, you know? To me, that would be a great retirement package.